Okay, so Dylan, this is for your Tuesday homework right here, as you can see, Tuesday, right? This is fractions, all right, so let's get through it. I'm going to read the question to you, okay? Jess baked cookies for his soccer team. He placed chocolate chips in 10 out of the 12 cookies. So as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And out of the 12, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 with chocolate chips. So the question is, what fraction is equivalent to 10 out of 12? Now, the best way to figure this out is so the way I would do it is just divide this. So if you divide this by 2, right, cut 10 in half, you get 5. And cut 12 in half, you get 6, right? So that's divided. You divide both numbers by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 12 divided by 6 is 6. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So which this is the answer we're looking for, right? And which answer do we find? Right there, 5 out of 6. Now the other way to figure this out, whether this is the correct answer. So if we were to multiply this by 2, right, we would get 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. That's not the same as that. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. That's not it either, which is the same thing as that. So then do this one. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 6 is 12. Again, not the answer we're looking for. So this is the answer we're looking for right here. So that's the correct answer. All right. I'm moving kind of fast. If I'm going too fast, I'll try to slow down a little bit, okay? Moving along. Number 2. Which two fractions are equivalent to the shaded part of the circle? Oops, I did this earlier. Oops. So we're gonna count the shaded parts of the circle, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So that's the top number, 8. And then the total number. So there's 8 shaded parts, 9, 10, 11, 12 total parts, right? That's what we're looking for. So which two fractions are the equivalent of that fraction? So the way to figure this out is we can divide this by 2, right? So 8 divided by 2 is 4. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So now we have one other number, so let's see if we can find that number first. So we're looking for 4 out of 6. 4 over 6, that is. Do we see that number anywhere here? Well, it only exists in one place, and that's h, right? So this is likely the answer. We're gonna double check just to make sure, okay? So we're looking for 2. Remember, the question is looking for 2 fractions which are equivalent to 8 out of 12. So now if we divide this by 2 again, 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So these are the 2 numbers we're looking for. So now we have it for sure. Now we know for sure it's h, because 4 over 6 and 2 over 3. That's our answer right there. So that's the answer to number 2. All right. Now, so I'm trying not to go very fast. There's a lot of things I'm assuming your teacher has already taught you, like multiplication and division. So if I'm going too fast for that, I'll try to slow down. Let me know and I'll try to slow it down. Number 3. Tina finds 2 fractions that are equivalent to 9 over 15 by multiplying and dividing. Which fraction pair did Tina find? Alright, so 9 out of 15, that's the number we're looking for, right? The 2 numbers that are equivalent to that. So now we can, if we were to multiply this by 2, this is the easy way to do this, okay? So multiply 9 twice, or multiply both these numbers twice. So 9 times 2 is what? 18, right? And then 15 times 2, what's 15 times 2? How many? That's 30, right? Now that's multiplying. That's what we got by multiplying. Now if we go to the other way, we're going to divide, right? Now, what's 2 numbers? What's a number that divides into 3 and 15? Well, I would say it's 3, right? Into 9 and 15, rather, I give the answer away. So 9 divided by 3, how many 3's are in 9? There are 3 9's in. 3 3's in 9. And how many 3's are there in 15? There are 5 3's in 15. So, right, does that make sense? 3 times 3 is 9. This is how you get. You're going this way. You're going back this way, that way, to the left, in order to divide. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. And then you know that's true because if you go the other way, 3 times 3 is 9, 5 times 3 is 15. So now we're looking for these are our two numbers we're looking for. 3 over 5 and 18 out of 30. Let's see if that shows up anywhere. Doesn't show up here, right? That's 4 out of 5. That's not even close. 2 out of 5, nope. 1 out of 3, that sounds close, but it's not quite there. Ah, here we are. Remember, 3 over 5, 18 over 30. Hey, this is the number we're looking for. The answer we're looking for. So the answer is D. Alright, does that make sense? Now we can move on. This is, by the way, a new tab that I got just for you, Dylan. Hope you appreciate that, dude. Ow. Alright, so now we move on. Number 4. Jackie uses a ruler to measure the length of a paper clip. She reports the length as 10 16ths of an inch. So the way you know, okay, I'm going to define this really quick just so you can understand this measurement. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is the same as the length of the paper clip, right? And then that's the first number, that's this one right here, right? And then the bottom number is the total amount of pieces. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is 1 inch. So there's 16 pieces to an inch. That's where you get that bottom number, right? That's how that works. Okay, so that's the number we're looking for. She uses that. That's the number we're going to use. 10 out of 16. So now, let's see what the question is. Jackie's teacher asks her to record this equivalent again. 10 over 16. This equivalent as an equivalent fraction with a denominator of 8. All right. So the denominator is the bottom number. So in order to get to 8 on that number 10 over 16, how do we get to 8? We're gonna go this way. So we'll do this, but for the sake of it, we're gonna divide it. So in order to get to 16, remember that we want this bottom number to equal 8. So we have to 16. How do we get from 16 to 8? We divide it by 2. Right? Divided by 2 equals 8. So that's the bottom number, right? So now we have to do the same thing to the top number. 10 divided by 2, 10 divided by 2 equals what? You cut 10 in half, what is that? That's 5. So now we're looking for this. This is the number we're looking for. 5 over 8. Do we see that number anywhere? Oh, there it is. Check it out. Whoops. 5 over 8. There's a number. So that number, the answer to that one is G. Again, I want to make sure you understand that. So this is the number they gave us. Looking for something equivalent to that with a denominator of 8. So the bottom number has to be 8. That's the bottom number is the denominator. Again, 16 divided by 2 gets us to 8 as a denominator. So now we do the same thing to the top. 10 divided by 2 equals 5, and that's how we get to that answer. All right. Again, this will come more easily as you practice. Now the final question. Whoops, I was doing this earlier. These pictures are models of equivalent fractions. So let's figure this out, right? They're telling us, the question is, they're giving us the answer basically. That these are all the same. These all equal to the same thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so we'll do the numerator, which is the top number, and then do the denominator, which is the bottom number. The numerator. 1, 2, that's 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the bottom number, denominator. Remember, this is the amount of shaded. This is the total number of pieces. Let's do this one. Shaded number, the top number. 1, 2, 3, that's the top number. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total number, so that's the bottom number, 3 out of 6. But they're telling us these are all the same thing. These are all equivalent to each other. Right, so now we move along. The top number, shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of total numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bottom number, denominator. This one is the same. This is the same thing. Shaded, top number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the top number, the numerator. Out of total pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are all the same thing. These are all equivalent to each other. which fraction is also represented by the model? So they're asking which of these are equivalent to these numbers they've already given us. So basically, they're saying, if you get the same equivalency of these top numbers, you would one of these numbers here. Okay, so let's just figure this out. Okay. So remember, you can basically see what's going on here. The top number is exactly half of the bottom number, right? So there are two numbers, multiply it by 2, you get 4. 3 numbers, you multiply it by 2, you get 6. 4 numbers, you multiply it by 2, you get 8. 5 spots, you multiply it by 2, you get 10. So now let's do that. So we'll just do this. So 1 times 2 equals 2, right? That's not what I'm doing. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah. 2 times 4 is 8, right? 2 is not half of 8. 2 is 1/4 of 8, so that's not the answer. 2 times 2 equals 4 times 2, 4, this is 5 times 2 equals 10. 4 is not half of 10, right? It's not half and half, right? So, here we go. So now 6 times 2 equals 12. 12 times, this is the answer, I think, right? Because 6 times 2 equals 12. So this is our answer right here. I'm going to do this one all over again. Let me be a little more clarifying on this. So we're looking for numbers where the top number is multiplied by 2 to get us the bottom number. 1 times 2 does not equal 4, right? 1 times 2 equals 2. So that's not the answer, right? We're multiplying the top number to get the bottom number. 2 times 2 it equals 4. 4 is not 5, so this is not the answer either. 6 times 2 equals 12. This is the bottom number. They're the same. So this is our answer right here. Right? Does that make sense? I'm finding myself a little, maybe I'm confusing myself in any case. So this is a little more complicated to explain, but I'm trying my best. Again, see these numbers? 2 times 2 equals 4. These are the same. These are the same numbers. 3 times 2 equals 6. They are the same. 4 times 2 equals 8. These are the same. Do you see the pattern here? 5 times 2 equals 10. These are the same. And that's how we get these. This is how we get to these ones right here. My pen does not want to cooperate. Again, I'm very belaboring the point by it. 1 times 2 equals 2, not the same. Not the same. 2 times 2 equals 4. 4 and 5 are not the same, not the answer. 5 times 2 equals 10. 10 and 9 are not the same, so that's not the answer. Leaves us with this one. 6 times 2 equals 12, and 12 and 12 are the same. So this is our answer right here. Again, I've kind of belabored the point, but anyway, that's your homework for Tuesday. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Thanks, guys.